You're probably wondering how I got here, hiding up a tree with a group of assassins camping out below me. Well, I was traveling through the portal looking for my friend Eva. With me was my faithful companion, Ruby, and my new friend, a private detective called Roxy Knox. We picked a place and stepped through the portal wall. We found ourselves in a cold corridor. It seemed unlike any civilization I'd appeared in so far. But before we had a chance to look around...
Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. Put them into one of the level 1 arenas.
Arenas didn't sound too good, but we didn't have much of a choice. They took my spear and shoved us forwards. I thought we would be put into the same arena. I was wrong. I was shot up a water pipe and dumped into a large clearing in the woods. There were people all around forming a circle. There were chests in the center, and right before me was a sign.
Welcome to Survival Civilization. This is your chance at survival. Fight for your life.
Everyone leapt off their starting platforms, many of them charging towards the center chests. I ran straight into the woods, but I had been noticed. So, after a long and action-packed chase sequence, I heroically climbed this tree to hide from them. Unfortunately, they spotted me, and now they're just waiting me out. I peered over the edge of my branch. The assassins were lounging below, sharpening blades, eating, one of them actually snoring. I didn't know how they could be so relaxed in this survival arena. And that's when I saw it. A nest of bees attached to a branch. This was how I could get out of this situation. I just had to break the branch. Balls. That didn't work. But seeing the log lying there gave me another idea. It wasn't my best plan ever, but it was something, and it would give me a fighting chance. I climbed down the tree to confront the assassins. They were all asleep. I guess assassins are nocturnal people. I ran away, deeper into the woods. I had to find a way to get back to Ruby and Roxy before anything happened to them.
Ruby and I had run off into the forest as far away as we could get, but the sounds of fighting had followed us. We hid behind a fallen tree and watched as 2 contestants battled until one was cut down. Not wanting to be seen, we shuffled away, but a twig snapped beneath my foot. I quickly hid behind a bigger tree, hoping the contestant wouldn't find me.
What?
Private detective, dummy. We can do that.
That's not a thing. Ah.
Sprinting through the forest to gain some distance from the assassins, I barreled out into a clearing. But I should have been more wary. I ran straight into a different group of contestants.
Well, looky what we have here.
I could do with a bearskin rug.
Don't you think about going nowhere. Stay, and we'll have a fair fight. Run, and my boys will make you look like hairy Swiss cheese.
Where did these cowboys get revolvers from? Well, it didn't matter now. I had to play this by their rules. Alright, fine. So, how does this fair fight work then?
Stand back to back and take 10 paces. Then turn around and shoot.
I can't shoot, I only have a sword.
That ain't our fault now, is it? Who brings a wooden sword to a gunfight?
This fair fight was seeming less honorable by the second. I needed to think of a way out of this.
Stand back to back.
Maybe I should just swing at him while I'm close.
10 paces.
Maybe I should just run.
Turn.
I turned, and the cowboy had already raised his revolver. I lifted my umbrella wand.
That's a funny kind of revolver.
A pink umbrella. This is priceless.
The magic was in the wand, somewhere deep down. I could feel it, but it still wasn't working. I heard the barest rustle in some nearby bushes, and suddenly...
What the heck?
My wooden sword was no match for the sharp and precise weapons of the assassins. I backed off, but the cowboys had already been dealt with, and all attention was on me.
It is him.
Magic not working, Teddy.
No one to help him this time.
I turned and ran just as the clouds burst above us. We were showered in sheets of rain. However, it didn't slow their pursuit. But the water cascaded over my skin and I felt the power bubbling up inside me. I was still a rain mage.
What is this magic?
No.
Not again. Not again.
It was strange that they seemed to recognize me, but I didn't pause to think about it just then. I quickly looted the bodies, but I couldn't find where their swords had landed. I did find some lethal-looking throwing stars and some good boots before I disappeared into the trees once again.
I went back to check out the contestant who had been left sprawled in the dirt. There were no signs of life, and he'd been thoroughly looted. Starting to think we should have stayed in Horse Civ, Ruby. It wasn't just because of the fighting. My instincts were telling me that something darker was happening here. Something was off, and I was going to find it. What is it? What? There's a barrier here. Is this the edge of the arena? Good dog. Footsteps. Hide, Ruby. Quick, Ruby, let's slip in behind him. What the heck?
You have wandered far from the path fate prepared for you. Now I shall cut short your destiny. Kneel in the shadow of my blade, and I will make this quick.
Yeah, not likely, anime boy. Eat throwing stars! Man, these things suck. Get out of here! Go on, go! The people here in Survival Civilization were certainly varied and characterful. There didn't seem to be a set theme to them. First assassins, then cowboys, now anime. What next? I took a bit of time by the log to dislodge the massive sword. Finally, I had a proper weapon. I continued on with still no idea how to get to Ruby and Roxy, but at least I was a little more prepared.
We were back in the cold corridors, just like the one that we had first appeared in. I didn't want to get spotted by the guards, or we'd likely get thrown back into the arena again. So we crept and hid, until we came across a door labelled Arena Control. Inside, there were a couple of guards sitting at a bunch of monitors, tapping away at buttons in front of them.
All right, this one's getting too far from the action. Release the monsters. Let's get him back on track.
Teddy? Oh no.
For a while, the only noise I could hear was my own footsteps through the grass. But the illusion of being all alone was shattered when I heard the mournful moan of a zombie. You're not a contestant, right? Hey, don't come any closer. Come on now, I'm warning you. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Stay away from Teddy. This bear is too powerful for puny undead monsters. Oh, crumbs. Dang, that was close. Bah! Straight out the frying pan and into the fire, I was getting tormented by arrows from seemingly nowhere. But as I ran, I began to hear a duo of rough voices calling to each other.
Shoot straight, you rock-brained lump. Well, you haven't hit him yet either. Need your target. Need your target, you cold-chewing, mouldy-bearded, granite-faced. Don't let him get away.
One of my assailants dropped out of the trees and landed in front of me. He may have been short, but he was stocky, and he pulled out a mean-looking axe. The other attacker came up behind me.
There we are. Like a well-oiled machine, we always get the job done. Nice sword. I'll take it. The hell you will. That sword's mine. I saw it first. I saw him first. You did not.
Attack!
Brutus?
Come with me if you want to live. So, Teddy, you died too. That's rough luck.
What? I didn't die. Brutus, on the other hand, had definitely died in Titan civilization. The last time I saw him, he was in pieces.
Took me a while to accept it too. So, was it the guard that got you as well?
No, we took care of the guard. Brutus, I'm not dead. How can you be here?
After the guard attacked me, I ended up here. Luckily, the old man found me. I was stumbling around with memories in my head that were like mine, but not quite. The old man said that's normal. Memories of parallel versions of myself, versions that also died. He's a smart guy, so I'm taking you to it now. He is how you survive in this civilization.
Brutus led me to a hatch by a tree, cleverly obscured with leaves and flowers. Just under the surface, rooms and tunnels had been carved from the dirt. People moved quietly between bunk beds and a large cooking pot. The walls were lined with bookshelves. This place was a home, a sanctuary. And before me stood a familiar old man who I had not seen for a long time. I can't believe it, it's you! I haven't seen you since my first days in Titan civilization. The evil judge squished you with the trapdoor. Yes, Teddy. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for helping me. I never even got to learn your name. People here just call me Old Man. I think that suits me just fine. Old Man, Brutus keeps saying that I died, but I didn't. I came here through a portal. A portal? That's highly irregular. Then you do not belong here. Teddy, survival civilization is filled with the dead from other civilizations. We are given a final chance to survive, but we have to fight for it. If you win a level 1 arena, then you are sent to level 2. The last one standing in level 2 wins their life back. But I am no fighter, so I hide. The people here have chosen not to kill. We are making our own afterlife. You could join us. I'm sorry, I can't. I arrived here with Ruby and Roxy. I have to find them, but I don't think they're in the same arena. Then I'm afraid there's little I can do. To find your friends, your only hope is to make it to level 2. We are digging in shifts around the clock.
You're trying to reach level 2?
We are, but we have not made it yet. And if your friends are in danger, you cannot wait for us to complete the tunnels. You must keep fighting in the arena. And if they are not in level 2, perhaps, if you win, you will be granted an audience with the guards or the overseer. If you truly do not belong here, maybe you can all leave together.
You'll need a team if you want to make it that far. I'll help you.
You will?
Yeah, I figure I owe you one for taking down the guard who got me.
Very well, but stay here tonight. It's dark now, and the monsters come out in force. Tomorrow, you will search for your friends. I settled down into a bunk bed, listening to the quiet sounds of the secret sanctuary.
Your survival is what you hide, for your sword is sharp, your head low. Take refuge, stay down, but kit yourself out from head to toe. Do-do-dee-do-dee-do. For survival. Do-do-dee-do-dee-do. For survival.
I hoped that, wherever they were, Roxy and Ruby were safe.
Ruby and I have found a little hidden nook behind some boilers. At least they kept us warm. Don't worry, Ruby. Teddy got away from the monsters. We'll find him. This place feels wrong. We have to get out. All of us.
Yar! We're gonna make ye walk the plank, mateys.
We're not on a ship, pirate. Do you see any planks around here?
Touché.
All hands, put these poxy curs into the ground.
Wait, you don't have to fight. You can come back with us and meet the old man. We have a safe haven underground where no one has to fight. So, is this what you really want?
Yarp.
Oh, suit yourself.
They're the last team, boys. Send them to the depths. Let Davy Jones claim their remnants. Level 2 is ours for the taking.
Davy Jones? There's not even any water here. Ugh, alright, that's it.
Lads, I believe I've been disarmed. Think I'll be needing a hook. Yar.
We have our level 1 victors for this arena. Prepare yourselves for level 2.
We crept our way along the cold corridors once again, ducking into cover whenever we heard a guard. Finally, we came to a big, important-looking door. The victory room. I guess this must be where the winner goes, Rubes. Let's take a look. What in the Sherlock is this place? This isn't the room for a winner. It's...
Overseer, we have the level 2 winner for you. We can teleport him up whenever you're ready.
I'm outside the victory room now. Send him up.
What is this place?
This is where you get your reward. Your eternal reward. No.
Miss Marple! The Overseer just ate the victor. We have to get to Teddy before he wins.